Alright, Saturday morning pretty early, and I'm going to get to work a good deal today on this old truck. I think one of the first things I'm going to do is build a bracket to mount the sway bar. And I need to build my other exhaust tip. And I need to install the seat, or at least set it in there, so I can measure how to build some speaker boxes. And then one night this week I was messing around. I was going to fix a harness for the tail lights and all. And I got about ready to splice together and found that. That's where it fits in a clip in the frame. It's all melted together and shorted out. So I'm either going to have to build a new harness or buy one. I think I might buy one. But if I feel real froggy this weekend, I might even get the front clip on it. Or we might hear it run. Let's see what happens. Alright, I got started on my brackets here for the sway bar, but I had to leave because I got the preacher called and said he had a fantastic deal for me. A 454 in a motorhome with 46,000 miles for $500. So I went and looked at that thing. There's the story. The dude was living in it, him and a bunch of cats, and you can imagine the smell. So anyway, I decided I was going to pass on that deal. Little Miss is here, and she is going to take this here grinder and clean up all these welds and make this look pretty and paint it. We don't need to grind and grind, just clean it up so the paint will stick. Okie dokie?
Okay.
Ooh, she's making it pretty. Right, girl?
Right, Dad.
Right, Dad, she says. And this is what I'm working on, making these sway bar brackets. What I'm doing is taking my cutoff wheel there with the safety guard in place and just scoring it a little bit so that when I bend it, I'll know I'm bending it accurately. I kind of screwed up there and put 2 cuts because I got confused on my marks. So I'm just going to roll with it, and I did the same way on both sides. I'm going to make the mistake permanent. When I get them bent up, I'll show you again. It's a beautiful job, girl. Alright, now go paint it. And here's what I've been doing. I might need to tune the angles just a little bit. But I'm going to bend the other one up same and then test fit. Or maybe I'll test fit this one. What is it you need, girl?
A ratchet.
How come you didn't describe it just like you did a minute ago?
It's like a wrench, but it goes.
Okay, let me get a thing for you. Any other tools you need back there, girl?
Nope.
Alright, I got my brackets properly bent. Now I need to drill some holes. There, 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 and there. So I'm going to lay those out and drill them now. Once I get everything fitting correctly, I'll take my welder and weld up where I sliced it so it'll be nice and strong. That's the plan. Got the welder fired up. I got one done, holes drilled and welded up, got one to go. So I'm going to keep going. Seems logical, doesn't it? Alright, girl, you got to take those out and paint them.
Alright.
Those are the sway bar brackets. Pretty nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. Alright, the goal here is to get everything done on the underside of the truck I need to do while it's up in the air. I got the sway bar brackets ready. But she's painting them. Once the paint dries, I'll drill the holes and finish the sway bar. She's painted the exhaust tip. Paint should be drying that soon. I sent the wife to the store to get a band clamp so I can put it in place, and then I can build the other one. I think I'm going to go ahead and set the seat inside the truck so that I can close the tailgate and put my new bumper bolts in. And somewhere back here, no, that ain't it, is my license plate mount. Get that installed, get the back bumper squared away, because I need to do that from under the truck, don't you know. Little Miss has been back here putting new bumper bolts in, and now she's fixing to adjust the bumper and tighten the brackets. Ooh, that reminds me, we got little filler panels to put in there. Maybe we can wrestle them in afterwards. And I am holding parts in my hand and working on getting that tailpipe. I don't know if it looks the same as the other side or not. Pretty close. What? Well, I like meatloaf. She's working on putting the filler panel in between the bumper and the bed. And there's the beginnings of my last exhaust tip. I better get busy. Better get crack-a-lackin', as Chevaholic would say, if he was ever to make a video again. What are you so excited about, girl?
You bought me a glow kit?
Don't tell nobody about that crap, okay?
Okay, I won't.
I don't know if I can bring myself to install it on this.
I'll do it.
Alright, I'm sneaking up on it here. Now I need to cut some pieces of metal to fit over there. Somebody's up there studying instructions. What do you say, girl?
I said this is going to be really cool with my radio and everything.
Yeah, can't see her with that fluorescent light. There we go. Look at the teeth gleaming. She's smiling from ear to ear. Who would have thunk it? All this cool stuff, and they get her some Chinese LED lights and she's thrilled. She's been installing stickers all over the thing, which is okay, I guess. Anyway, I'm done with that tail pipe, exhaust tip, whatever you want to call it. I gotta go get another 3.5 inch band clamp. The reason I'm using that is I could weld it, but my thoughts are, you know, this might hit something someday. I'm just saying. I'd rather tweak a clamp than bend the whole system. Because Mrs. Heavy Chevy, as soon as I finished the exhaust on the 55, she ran over something and bent it. Just as soon as I finished it. And I think if the paint hasn't washed the, if the rain hasn't washed the paint
It's centered.
off the, I told you I had a good eyeball off my sway bar brackets, I'm going to install them. And if I get tired, I'm going to go to town and get me another band clamp. Kind of rhymes with band camp. Band clamp. Band camp. Say that 3 times real fast. Alright. And there is the sway bar brackets I made. Everything's bolted up. And I think it's going to work. Or help or something. And now we've been diligently working. Well, there's the phone dinging again. We've installed these. I don't think we're going to do anything with them other than that. Bolt them in place. They're not exactly the same color, but what are you going to do? Got the tag bracket mounted, the tag installed, and all the bolts tight. So that's good. We gotta do something with this tailgate. I'll have to study on that. And we gotta do something there. I'll have to study on that. I've got these pieces, which are not rusty. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But right now I'm itching to hear this thing run and take it for a spin. It ain't gonna happen today, but soon. Soon. Very soon. Reminds me of a song I heard somewhere. Can't think of that. Something missing right there, girl. What shall we do about it?
I think we should figure it out. Figure out what's missing.
Alright, since we've done so good on everything else, I think we're going to go ahead and put the seat in. Just, you know, to see what it looks like. What do you say?
I say we shall.
And what's with all these stickers all over the place?
The stickers I bought 6 months ago.
Okay. Well, girl, the dash is getting clear. You know what that means?
What does that mean?
It means we're using up parts.
I did take part.
I had to stop there. I had a powerful sneeze coming on. Anyway, that's the seat in it. And then under here is where we got to figure out how to put our build speaker boxes. So I don't know if I'm going to study on that this minute. Oh, look there. That's where I messed up. Pulling too hard.
Where did you mess up? I don't see a spot.
It's because you're covering it with your fingers, girl. Maybe we'll put a big piece of red tape over it. Huh?
That's so noticeable.
Oh, well, maybe we'll think of something else. I'm gonna see how it sits. Sits good. I'll tell you one thing though. If I get much fatter, I'm gonna have troubles. Here's something else to consider. In the old seat, this didn't bother. But it hits the seat in second gear with the seat all the way back. Must be this seat's got more higher padding. I might have to do some adjustments. That's the problem with modifying stuff. You're always adjusting. And then we got to figure out a cool place to put our little spotlight. It just occurred to me I'm tired. I think I'll go in now.